Hey everyone, welcome into the channel. It's Karen, Lavender Clothesline. So today is the day I've been avoiding. Now, you're probably saying, what are you avoiding that we don't know about? It's not really something that you guys will mind, hopefully, but today is the day that I switch cameras to the DJI Osmo Action 5 camera. Now, why is this a big thing? Because when I learn a new camera or try to learn a new camera, the video might be a little crazy. I've been avoiding this because I've always used other cameras, and some of them have been good for videoing and some of them have been a real challenge. All right, let's go back to the beginning and talk about the cameras that I've used for this channel. When I first started Lavender Clothesline here on YouTube, I always filmed on the present phone that I had. I think when I started YouTube, I probably had the iPhone 8. I can't believe it was that long ago. I think we're in our 6th year together. And after that, I moved all the way through the iPhones, and now I'm with the 14. That's what I'm filming on now, and it works great. But to use it in thrift stores, it's kind of hard to hold a phone while you're filming. I could do it in a pinch, but it has a very narrow view. In other words, you guys won't get to see the whole shelf. You'll always see a very small frame. All right, after using the phone and going to a proper camera, I had the Canon M50. Well, I still have it. And this camera was more than I could handle. I could never learn all of the settings. And a lot of times my videos, my at-home hauls looked off in color, or it was very 4 HD. Is that what we even call it? Where you saw all the pores in my face and I was like, oh, great. I did not know how to just give a beautiful filtered, blurred out look. I still have this camera, but it is sitting on my shelf. And if I remember correctly, I paid like, I don't know, somewhere around $1,000 with the accessories. But you know, as you go along, as you're filming and making this kind of income, a full-time living, this is what comes with filming for social media. And I figured some of you guys might be interested in this. That's why I'm throwing it into the intro, and also to explain why today's footage is gonna probably look a little bit different. After the Canon M50, I heard about the GoPro. I think it was through Josh and Haley, Harry Tornado. And Josh has been such a good friend to give me advice along the way. I was messaging him and saying, hey, what camera are you using? And that's when he first introduced me to the GoPro. Now, I had heard about the GoPro before, but I really liked the way Josh's videos look. So I thought, oh, I'll give that a try. Now, when I jumped into it, I think I bought the 7. I think Josh was using the 10. And I don't think he liked the 10. GoPro has a certain amount of issues with it. They're known for certain issues. But I have to say, I love the GoPro. After the 7, I upgraded to this guy. This is what all the current videos are shot with. This is the GoPro 12. And this is what it looks like, a lovely camera. And you can see the small size. When I am in the thrift store, I'm not in anybody's face with it. I don't even use an external mic with this. I'm just talking right into the camera. But when the PA system is loud, or there are families making a lot of noise, or just different thrift store sounds, when you use an in-camera mic, it's very hard to filter that out. Now, we have been filtering out some of the noise in the editing stage, but I knew I wanted to go to a lapel mic. So let's fast forward to what we're using today. This is the camera for today, the DJI Action 5. It's Osmo, I don't even know how to say all the names. And I did go to Best Buy to try to learn about it. They were out of it. So I just had to buy it from Amazon. I tried watching a few videos, and away we go today. That is the life of a YouTuber. You are jumping in a lot of times. There's not a lot of time to thoroughly learn and practice with this equipment in my life. Anyway, as you can see, we are in the middle of another house project. But today, hopefully this camera is going to work like a gem, and I am just going to be like, how did I ever live without it? All right, so here are the accessories. You're always charging batteries for the camera. I have to pick up 2 more batteries to have backup. This battery should last about 4 hours, so we should be okay for today. And then we have the lapel mics. They come with a little windsock, and that's if you're outside and it's windy out. And these little microphones are just like that, and they clip onto your clothing. There's a little clip on the back. They also come with magnets, and you can mic yourself up that way. All right. I have to tell you guys everything, and in today's video, if the video looked much different, I wanted to give an explanation because you guys are always on everything. You always want to know about everything, and I love you guys for that. My subscribers are very involved, and while some days that can be challenging, I really appreciate you guys that you take such an interest in all the craziness going on. All right, project behind me is on Instagram. If you want to hear about that, I created a reel about it. A story? No, I think it's a reel. I did that this morning, just about what's going on around here. And we have finished the outside gardens. I would love to show you the gardens that Roger and I put in, but it shows the outside of the house. And I try to hold that to a minimum because I do have people that want to come to the house. I know, crazy, but you have to watch for your security when you're on social media. I try to be careful. All right, chit chat. Let's get to the thrift store. We are thrifting today. Hopefully I can just relax and use the camera. But if the camera is more than I can handle, I'm bringing the GoPro with me. All right, love you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go thrifting together. Okay, hopefully my microphone is hooked up and we are good to go. Battery is charged. We are going into Goodwill. And a little bit nervous because what if this camera doesn't film? Oh dear, I would have no video and I wouldn't even know it. All right, but we're not going to worry about that. Today's going to be a great day, 50% off blue tags, so let's keep that in mind. So we are in this store. I see some beautiful paintings over there. I think we're just going to settle in. Like I always say, I need to get comfortable because I have so much going on. I'm so busy. I never mean to sound like that, but my life is a little chaotic. Look at this. Look at this fake plant. $49.99. Lots of good fake greenery in these stores. All right, I see one new cart out. Let's see if we can find anything in it. All right, that is the manager right there. So I'm going to keep the camera low. Are corks still a thing? I know people do crafts with corks, right? Can't remember if they still bring decent money. I'm going to wait on those. I think you can buy fake corks. I mean, the cork is real, but the wine branding is fake. Oh, get out of here. Oh, be still my heart. How much are these? Oh, $3.99. Oh my goodness, who's making these? The Christmas Country folks. Oh, it's me and Roger. Oh, that is such a happy find. I don't know if they're worth a lot of money. And, you know, I'm just getting mushy in my old age, but these are adorable. So cute. You can tell I love something when I put it right in the cart. Like, hurry, get it in the cart. There's the little tag. I don't know what that's saying. Scoop? I think I do need readers today. The Christmas Country folks. I've never heard of these folks. Adorable. All right, we got the Johnny Was bag with all of the camera equipment and the coffee, the water, the snacks. Okay, we're going to start on this aisle here. I feel like I've either seen this recently, it's a canister, or I don't know where I saw that. That's sticking in my mind. Did you guys hear there's some dupes? I think they're dupes, or maybe they're original dishes at, where is it? Dollar Tree, I think. I'm seeing it all over Instagram. These are beautiful. Made in Italy. Okay, so what do you get? You get the 2 crocks and the pot. They're not branded, but aren't those lovely? De Silva. All right, we're putting those in the cart because those warrant a lookup. Let's get the 2 little crocks. Hope I'm not making you dizzy. You know, when I first come in the store, and the store has just opened at 9 o'clock, which is the case today, I try to thrift as quick as I can before the store gets crowded. Because when it's crowded and I'm filming, it's very hard to get to the merchandise, you know, that's hitting the floor, to get to it first. So I always appreciate when the store doesn't have as many customers in it. All right, somehow we're going on the Christmas aisle. We're just gonna run up and down the aisles. Quick, grab everything. Happy holidays. This is just a resin piece made somewhere. I really have to put my glasses on. My eye prescription has not changed in like 40 years. It's always the same, but I feel like lately it might be changing. But these things happen when you get old. What can I say? Things are gonna change. I'm not ready for it. I don't feel like I'm 65. I feel like I'm probably like, truthfully, in my 30s, physically, not visually. Just to make that clear. All right, don't see anything there. We're just gonna flip sides and we're gonna look at what is on the wood aisle. Okay, I talk about settling in and getting comfortable with thrifting, but yeah, I feel a little bit like this is Fast and Furious today. Ah, I love this, $4.99. That is stunning. Look at the shape of that bowl. Oh, it's probably a salad bowl, but yes, yes, teak, beautiful condition. Wow, that's nice. You know what, let me get all of this business in the front of the cart. I think you guys will be able to see the back okay. Look at that bowl. Yay. Very happy with that. I wonder if that just came out. We have a basket here. Kind of nice. It is vintage. Looking, a letter holder with a peach with some geese. Tell me that's not 80s. That is crazy. I don't know if ducks and geese on wallpaper are ever going to come back into fashion. Truthfully, I sure hope not. Oh, these are the bowls. Grab them. How are we going to grab them? First of all, let's check the price before we get all excited. $2 a piece. Oh, lovely. Okay, can she do it? I should have brought the cart closer. Gonna grab that last one. You know, as I get older, if I'm still filming, if, that's a big if, I will probably be strapping the camera to my chest. I have a tendency not to use the harness because, like I always talk about, I don't like the view. Guys, look at this salad set. You don't have to know anything about anything. Isn't this gorgeous? That is beautiful. I am a crazy girl this morning, aren't I? I'm just like saying all the things. My mind is all a jump. We are taking a quick peek at furniture. Why? Because I have to. I'm addicted. What a thing to be addicted to. Oh, look at this little curio cabinet situation. As is, $34.99. All right, the furniture that is 25% off is red tag. See that there? And green is 50 off. So if we're gonna buy furniture, it has to be 50 off. Wow, look at this dining room table. How much is this one? Look at this marble top. I think this is synthetic. $80. Does anybody need a dining room set? $80. These chairs are really nicely made. All right, Roger still needs a dresser. The man is not committing to a dresser. I don't even care. I don't even care. You can tell that you're really happy with your partner when they do stuff and you don't even care. It's like, you want to have all your clothes in a tub? Okay. Oop, new cart coming out. Look at this mirror. Okay, this is too big even for me. Look at this. We got to catch that new cart. $40. That is a steal. beautiful. Ooh, we have another one back here. It's a bamboo one. Oh, where'd she go? The employee might be bringing that cart up to Treasure Island. See the sign up there that says Treasure Island? That's where all of the up-priced items go. Let's go see if we can find that employee and see what the situation is. I think she's going up that way. Unless she's just putting stuff. I don't see where she went. Oh, the cart is right here. Let's see if we can take a quick peek at it and not be in her way. Oh, this is cool. Feels cheap. What is this? Inspired by the Smithsonian Institute. That's a doll. We don't want that. Series of Notel. It's $8.99. Let's see. Yeah, we don't want that. No, no bueno. Okay, it looks to be mostly toys. Roger is at his regular job today. All right, where did we leave off? We did the Christmas in the Wood aisle. We did this aisle. Look how nice and empty this store is of customers. I feel like I've won the lottery. All right, we're gonna settle in now. I can feel it. It's happening. It's a pretty teapot. Look at those birds. Little gone fishing sign. Oh, is it a sign or a box? Oh, it's a box. Get out of here. That is really cute. Oh, they ruined it. Why did they scribble all over it? That's a shame. I mean, you could use like Goo Gone or ink remover. That's a lot of work. $6. I'm gonna wait on that. This is Temptations back here. The Temptations utility, what do I want to say, utensils sold for me. I think I got $16. I showed that to you guys 3 weeks ago. I'm going to say 3 weeks ago. Season's Greetings, Dining Fashions. What do they want for this? I don't think this is vintage. Looks a little vintagey. Let's check out what the box is. Oh, that's quite different. Oh, it's just a block of wood. Oh, it's the 10 Commandments with the Lion of Judah. Now I'm making stuff up. Are these bookends? They do have a little wear. Oh, something's going on with this. Yeah, the veneer is coming off. That's unfortunate. Okay, because there's 2 of them down there. I probably would have grabbed those. I do very well with Judaic, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Judaic items, Judaism. All right, we see a beehive canister. I wonder who's making that. I don't recognize that. Do you guys? Oh yeah, that's not good. That would break very easily. You can feel how the ceramic has a lot of air in it. Oh, this is plastic. It tricked me. I thought it was iron. Oh, I'm really hopeful that my microphone is going to work to block out all of the background noise. There's nothing more frustrating than filming a whole video and having so much ambient sound. Is that what it's called? You know, all the background noise is so loud. Oh, those are pretty. Colorful Kitchen. I don't know who Colorful Kitchen is. All right, let's go down the dishes aisle. These have been here for a long time, and there's still not blue tag. I feel like that might have gone through the blue cycle and didn't sell. That's very unique. Who is this? Rose Lane, Pasadena, California. I don't know Rose Lane. I think I'm going to put that in my cart to look up. We'll put the look up things here. Are these new or are these retro? Oh, I think they're retro. I think they are genuinely older. No marking. I do like when patterns have the ombre colorway where it goes light to dark in a stripe. I'm always attracted to that. Might be from the 70s. I grew up in the 70s, so that's probably what that's about. Okay, so I'm going to say something. I don't know if it's true. Do I ever know if anything is true? I feel like selling hard goods is probably a little bit easier because your customer is more emotionally attached to a lot of hard goods, where clothing, your clothing buyer is buying most times for their everyday clothing, their career clothing, or event clothing, like if they're going to a wedding. So it's more like a necessity, clothing is. But hard goods, a lot of hard goods now could be necessity, but a lot of times hard goods are items that people are looking for, buyers are looking for to connect to on some emotional level. Oh, this is a nice set. Who is putting this out? Avante Linens. Okay, so we've got $1.99 for the soap. Ooh, this is very heavy. How much is this? $6. So we've got $8. And then the pump, which if you're going to test your pump to see if it goes up and down, always point it away from you. Just saying from experience. Okay. And this piece is $2.99. I think we're going to grab these. These are very nicely made. I will look them up. So I'll put that one in the front and the soap dish and the tissue box in the back. It feels like decent quality. It feels like these were probably sold in like Linens and Things back in the day, or Bed Bath & Beyond, or a department store. Colony Palm tissue cover. I don't see who sold this. Avanti Linens. That seems really nice quality. Very pretty. All right, let's stick that in. Card is looking good. All right, do we see any other sets? We have this set down here. It's plastic. There's the tissue box. Capiz tissue cover. Bed Bath & Beyond, $30 for the tissue cover. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, this is way too heavy. $6. And this one is for $10. What would I sell that for? Yeah, the buyer would wind up paying way too much shipping. We're going to wait on that. Okay, very happy with the Avanti set. Not overly heavy. I don't think shipping is ever going to come down. And with more and more people shopping on Amazon and getting free, quote-unquote, shipping, I think that's the biggest deterrent to selling on eBay, is having your buyer understand that, you know, a label has to be bought, so somebody's paying for it. So yes, I could make my items a lot more expensive and then do free shipping, but that's always taking a chance, because you don't know if your buyer is 10 miles from you or 1,000 miles from you. You don't know what the label's going to cost ahead of time. Oh, look at these little glasses. Oh, they have dishwasher fog. That's unfortunate. Why would you put those pretty glasses in the dishwasher? I wonder if that would come out with like denture tablets or something. Aren't those lovely? There's a pink. Let's set them up. And a blue, orange. Oh, that's funny. It's dark green. This almost seems like two different sets. And then like a lime green. That one really has damage. I do like the look of those. They look vintage. We are in the artwork section. See if we can peruse the art. Some photo frames. What is this? What does this even mean? Oh, this little hermit crab, is it a hermit crab, is moving with all of his stuff. Oh, that is very cute. $3.99. I'm grabbing that. Look at that frame. Again, 1980s. Let's put that in. That's adorable. Okay. Oh, he's a modern little octagonal canvases. Good morning, gorgeous. Oh, hello there, handsome. That is cute. All right, no more big art. Like I said in the last high profit thrift finds, I did sell 2 big pieces of art, but sometimes it takes a while. Both pieces sold for $100 each. What is this? Piece of fabric. It looks embroidered, but that's all machine embroidered. It's not like it's hand done. $11.99. All right, who sold this? Creative Co-op? Oh, At Home. At Home is Joann's, is it? What is this? Tell you what, my muscles are getting a workout today. Something Blessings. Is that original? $7.99. I like it. I don't like the frame. If it was framed in a different frame, I might get this. I'd be tempted. That is very sweet. Like the colors. I don't think that frame is doing it any favors. Unless I see something spectacular, I'm not buying big art today. For real. For real, for real. I got too much going on. The house is getting ready to be torn apart again because we are doing just a light refresh in the laundry room. We have a laundry room that also serves as like a utility room. So all of that has to be emptied into the house, everything we store in there. There are so many birds here, bird pillows, bird pictures. It's a very birdy state. That is cute. You know, I normally don't like this color gold, but this is a very cute picture. Yeah, I gotta wait on it. It has some spotting up here. Do you see it? Wow, look at all this goodness. All of this beautifulness. Big art. I think my biggest fear in life is that I would find a piece of art and not buy it, and it would have been the thing that would have, made serious money. That's a really nice piece of art. That's abstract art. I think that's really good. But I have no knowledge of stuff like that. All right, let's go up and down the big aisles together, shall we? Let's see what lamps they have. Lamp shades. They always talk about lampshades can make very good money. And they are a little bigger to ship, but they're very lightweight. And most times they don't get damaged. So if you're looking for another niche, lampshades might be a good thing. They're not too hard to store either. Why am I selling lampshades? Why am I selling the idea of selling lampshades? I like to give you guys all my thoughts about the stuff that I see. All right, ooh, a ladder. Do we love a good ladder? Yes, we do. When I see ladders, all the possibilities. Oh, that's a Husky. That's a decent brand, $35. I see some metal wall art down there. I don't know if it's the vintage metal wall art. Yeah, this one's modern and it's interior. That one looks, yeah, that's a vintage one. And that's exterior. It's kind of pretty. Okay, what do they want for this one? They want $13. It's nice. I don't think it's spectacular. I think the most common one that I see selling on Facebook Marketplace are fish. People love putting any kind of fish on the outside of their house, whether they're big marlins or like schools of fish is very popular. Wow, lots of interesting stuff. Okay. I have a serious addiction to ceramic or clay pots. This one you get dirt with it. $9.99. Oh, I probably have enough. I want all the pots. right, more lampshades on this side. What is on this side? Oh, well, this is a very serious table. What is this? It's a bowl. You have to have a big house to carry this off. Unfortunately, he's lost one of his tusks. Fake pumpkins. Wow. Somebody gave up their whole pumpkin collection. All right, those are very cool. Do we need pumpkins? No. Oh, this is, I think, a vintage Disney Goofy cup. Oh, pouring sugar. Oh, this is funny. There's nothing sweeter than the first cup. Made in Thailand. And what do they want for this one? Oh, $5. That is so cute. We're going to grab that one. That's a really big cup. All right, we might as well look at mugs. We might as well just give in to it. Just one more cup. Do you guys have multiple cups of coffee in the morning? I always wonder about that. I usually drink 2 cups of coffee a day, but one in the morning and one usually in the afternoon when I hit the wall, or before I hit the wall, probably like, I don't know, 1, 2 o'clock. Some days I don't have the second cup. Leave a comment down below of how many cups of coffee or tea you drink a day. I don't know. Oh, this little, oh, there's a couple of cute things here. Look at this little polka dot creamer. And mine, it's a little camera. Oh, little polka dotted picture. No marking unless it's under the sticker. Oh, I like this piece. What is this? Oh, darn. It's nothing. Compare. It's just gifts and floral. The color green had my attention. I try to learn the signature colors of different companies. Like, do you remember the Tico pottery that I bought, the vintage Tico? That green stays in my mind. I feel like if I ever found Tico pieces, I would recognize not only the color, but the finish very easily, which is a good thing because Tico brings hundreds and thousands of dollars. So the good pieces you want to be able to spot quickly and from far away. It's a little mosaic stained glass candle lamp. Who is making that? This is lovely. Let's get the bottom to it and see what's going on with this. $1.99. Oh, this is party light. See that little green corner of a tag? That is quite nice. All right, can we buy both pieces for $1.99? I might get that. I know it's party light. I know. I hear you saying it. Like, hey, that's party light. That is very pretty. All of the jewels are there. We're going to get that. Just because I like it. Oh, they have a couple of other pieces. Is this party light also? Now this one's $3.99. That makes no sense. Oh, Goodwill. Goodness, Goodwill. You're going to give me 2 pieces for $1.90? That was $1.99, right? I forgot already. I have no brain. Yeah, $1.99. So why are these $3.99? All right, those are very lovely. I don't know who's making them, but look how pretty that is. $2.99 and $3.99. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going to see if they'll do better on that for me. I shouldn't have to pay 2 different prices. That's just ridiculous. I see a green one back here. Wow, all the things coming out. This one matches our other set. See, this is ridiculous. Now they're going to charge me $4 for a single dish and $1.99 for the 2 pieces. Who is pricing this stuff? Let's take a look at this one. Oh, again, very pretty. $3.99. Wow, that's pretty. What would I sell these for? I'm thinking $9.99, which really doesn't make sense for business. Do we have a second one of these? I feel like I need pairs if I'm going to go this direction. All right, do I want this? I'll wait on that one. Do you see any other mosaic stained glass? Excuse me, Miss Angel, you're in the way. Here is Bach. I always wondered if Bach was also associated with Born. I don't know if that's the same sister company. I've lost track of all of the who's partnered with who. All right, I'm going to Google about the Coach. No, not all Coach handbags have a traditional inner leather creed patch with a serial number, though most do. Older bags, particularly from the 1960s, may not have one at all. And some similar items like clutches or swing packs also lack the creed between 2014 and 2016. Some Coach bags had a small white paper tag with the style number sewn into an inner pocket instead of the leather creed. Oh, interesting. But I still think this is good. We're going to go ahead and grab that. Just taking a moment, pulling over to the side, organizing the cart, and looking up the De Silva pottery from Italy. Nice, strong comps. I don't know this brand at all. I don't know a lot of the brands from Italy. Okay, so here are two of the crocks or soup bowls for $25. What are we paying? $1.99 each. I don't know if these are meant to have lids. I don't think so. And then the pot that goes with it, or the serving dish, the bigger bowl, $3. I would imagine that's a good deal too. Yeah, I think we're okay here. I'm going to go ahead and take all three of those pieces. Okay, I think we're up to date. Goodwill. Shout out to an employee, Paulina. She might be a manager here. Said that they would gladly reprice the $3.99 votive down to $2.99 like the other one is, wherever that is. There it is there. All right, we're in good shape. Let's keep going. Oh, this paperweight. This is gorgeous. Can you guys see all those little tiny how did they even do that? How did they do that? $2.99. So I do find a lot of these globe paperweights in the stores, and I feel like a lot of them are from China. This one's got, let it be, it's schmutz. Never so happy to find schmutz in my life. This is lovely. Now, is this Millefiori? I don't know. Millefiori, I think, just translates to 1,000 flowers, right? That is gorgeous. Love this. Feel like that's winning. Winning right there. So pretty. All right, what else is on the glass aisle? We've got a little pink decanter here with a stopper. Could be vintage. Looks newer to me. What do I know? What do I know? After all these years, the more I thrift, the less I feel like I know. Oh, look at these little tiny Barbie glasses. 99 cents. Do we want those? What are people drinking out of this? Is it like a one-sip cordial? All right, so again, the colors are odd. We have like a clear blue, a solid blue. Maybe these go with the other tumblers we found earlier. I would have to Google image those. I'm feeling no on those. What is this back here? Oh, Budweiser with frogs. Very cute, $2.99. Up. We see green glass. Oh, this is lovely. $4.99. That is gorgeous. Is it chipped or cracked? We even have a marking on the bottom. Who is this? Let me see if I can hold this better so I don't wind up breaking it. Twisting my arm. I don't know what that says. Oh, Telefloral. What? I almost don't care. I'm going to look that up. That is lovely. Why would Telefloral make that? Is it a copy of an original? I really like that. All right, glassware, as you can tell.
Well, I ended up buying...
Lots of people talking in the store. And unfortunately, I'm not sure if my microphone, my noise-canceling microphone is working at this point. I'm sure it works. I'm sure I just have to learn the microphones better. All right, are these glass? Oh, they are. Those are lovely too. But alas, we only have 3 of them. Why do we only have 3? Those are beautiful. Lots of blue glass. Look at the little ones here. Those are very pretty. Who's making those? We don't know. Cactus stemware. Oh, another blue. Oh, that is so pretty. 99 cents. That is a beautiful blue. We have like a smoky topaz glass. All right, I think I'm gonna Google this blue and, ooh, how did I pass this by? Look at this one. Wow, that's lovely. $3.99. It almost looks like it's painted, like it was spray painted. Very pretty. Some of the gold is worn off, unfortunately, so wait on those. Out of all of the glassware, I pulled these because I felt like this was the most original. In other words, I haven't seen this ribbed with this tulip design. Unfortunately, only 3. And I took a Google image of it. It says this image shows a vintage hazel atlas fine ribbed cobalt blue tumbler. That was a lot to say. Produced during the 1930s and 40s as part of the Depression glass era. And here they are here. Now these are just showing prices. We don't know if these have sold, but the prices are really good. $26. That one might be a taller glass. I think these are considered juice glasses, but nice, strong comps. 99 cents each, so $3. That's a no-brainer. Easy to ship, too. We're going to take those and look for the 4th. What is this? A high girl. What? I've never heard of a high girl. Ooh, it's very cute. Nicely made. What do you store in a high girl, like lingerie? That is very nicely made. Not really my style, but what does Goodwill want for it? They want $89.99. That's not bad. Okay, a new cart came out, and we see this lovely table runner. This is beautiful. Now, I think these are probably only like maybe, I don't know, $20 in the store. Let's see what brand it is. Okay, so Goodwill wants $4. Fair. I don't see any stains on it, but I'm going to have to check it because food would probably be around these. Ridgefield Home. We don't know who that is. Made in India. I'm thinking I could probably get maybe 16 for it. So if there are no stains, let's check it real quick while we're standing here. If there are no stains on it, I will go ahead and pick this up. I very much like this pattern. This is good for hunting cabins. It's good for, you know, just this whole monochromatic vibe. Beautiful. But I will check Ridge Home. I imagine this is, again, like Home Goods or something like that. All right, I also grabbed this little shoulder sling, I'm going to call it, 30 Seasons Buccaneers. Dodge put these out, so I'm wondering if these were the giveaway at the game. Oh, that's cute. It has a little, like, pouch on the strap. Boy, it's very noisy here today. All right, $4.99. I think I'll just go ahead and throw that in. All right, I think I've shown you everything so far. We're in good shape, and new carts are coming out. This is a lucky find. Roger and I have been collecting these, and we actually use them. I think right now in the cabinet we have 3. This is Lily Pulitzer. It is a stainless steel tumbler with this gorgeous pink flamingo design. That is a really lucky find. We're liking these cups. Very Florida-ish. All right, what else? Oh, I think I see another new cart. Nope, we saw that one. Sometimes the new carts are very well attended, we'll put it that way, so I can't really film them when there are a lot of people in the store. Greenery. I wish I could just put all fake greenery in the garden. That way you don't have to water it. What is this little pouch over here? Huh. I don't know what this is. Oh, clips to rollers, I think. Are these roller clips? goes to this right here. I didn't see it was connected. A lot of hot rollers. I have cleaned a lot of hot rollers in my life. Okay, we have Minnie Mouse up here. As you can tell, we're on electronics. I don't buy electronics. It's just too much for me to try to figure out if they're working properly. Rate of return on electronics is very high. So quite often you get things back and they're not in the same shape. Look at that cart back there. See that basket? Are they bringing that cart out? What basket is that? It almost looks like a Nantucket. Oh, it's not a Nantucket. I see what it is. It's an organization basket. What is this over here? Is this a finial? It is a glass ball. Oh, this lights up on there? Oh, look at that. It's a little night light. That is very interesting. It's got like a cross and praying hands etched in it. Etched. Hope I'm saying that right. All right. Wow, lots of interesting stuff today. Crystal lamps. I see a lot of these. I think these are from the 80s or the 90s. Do you guys remember those? This is a very big lamp. Beautiful. Do I want to ship that? No, but that is very nice. Lamps are hundreds of dollars in like home stores. We have feather ones here. Look at that, $6.99. That's crazy good. I mean, not really what I want to put in my house, but $7 for a lamp, a really nice lamp. Is this good? Are we looking at something I should buy? Okay, the underneath sticker looks like it's going to say large yellow glass vase. It's a very unique pattern. It does seem to be flash painted. Is that what we call that? I know nothing. I know nothing. All right, let's move this big spider situation. Oh, another Scott spreader. You know, I just want to buy all the Scott spreaders. How much is this one? Before I proclaim I want to buy it. See, $9.99. You know how expensive these are? They're very expensive. This has got to be $100 in the store. Do I want that? I feel like I do. $100 and it looks brand new. All right, I really feel like this is a good buy. I feel like I could flip that on Facebook Marketplace for, I don't know, 50? All right, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to give myself a break. But if you see Scott spreaders like that, Google them. They're very expensive. Is that right? I'm leaving it. Oh, it's a killer. Wow, black swans. That is everything. I hardly ever see black swans. We've got a heron, great blue heron for $14.99. Lovely. That looks to be hand-painted. I can't do big art. There is more original art in this state than I've ever seen. Oh, there's somebody's cart right there. You see it? The pink flamingo painting picture with the gold frame that we liked. Also a mirror. Somebody's got good taste. As we all know, Florida is known for the wicker bamboo furniture. But look at this sweet little table. This is adorable. $17. And I like it all the better that it's brown and not white. I wish I needed this. Isn't this nice? Very smooth drawer. I don't know if this is especially old. I don't think so. I mean, it's got a good amount of vintage dust on it, so that counts for something, but that is a sweet little table. I don't know what I would use that for. I don't need it, but I had to show it to you. Okay, remember I just showed you the cart with the pink flamingo picture that I wanted to get but didn't get with the gold frame? I just talked to that girl. She's so sweet. She's a reseller also, and I was admiring everything in her cart. That's one of the best perks of this job, is meeting other like-minded people who are crazy enough to put gold frame pink flamingo pictures in their cart. What is this? Partridge in a pear tree. Ooh, that is nice. $4.99. What scent is that? Is it pear? Ripe pears, sweet quince, and hints of white grape, vanilla sugar. In other words, with a dash of cardamom. Don't forget the cardamom. Yeah, we're getting that for me. Very into candles for the holidays. Hopefully it's soy, because regular candles have a tendency to bother me. Did that say soy? I'm going to buy it anyway. And just take my allergy, hand-poured and crafted. Take my allergy medicine, my Claritin. All right. These days, you guys are just getting my brain. We have gotten too relaxed with each other. Can I just say that? I want some vintage Christmas stuff to sell, not for my house. I don't know what kind of stuff. I want the old ornaments. They make me so happy. All of the shiny brights, they're just so sweet. Beautifully decorated. Trying to stay out of the way here. Okay, do you guys know this name? I think it's pronounced Danone. And this is fine bone china made in England. They are mugs. Beautiful, beautiful mugs. It's a very easy mug to identify. When you see them and you get to know them, you can spot them from very far away. So new cart got rolled out, and I was like, oh yes, those are Danone. I think this one is too. Nope, this one is Wren. The Whitworth range, Golden Lily design. And these are fine bone china from England too. These are the Danone ones. These do look very similar to these. I'm wondering if it is associated with it. No, I don't see it. Let me see what this one says. Alpine chintz. Design Roy Kirkham. But anyway, the Danone I know will bring probably about $15 to $17 a cup, and Goodwill wants $1.99. They look like they might have sat in somebody's china closet. I don't think these have ever been used. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and take all 5. I will probably sell them together as a lot, just to do once and done instead of piecing them out. It just makes more sense at this level. All right, but this was a good find. Look how pretty that is. And that is the name, Danone. All right, we are popping down the big section aisles again. Interesting, $10. How old is this? It's got to be an old one. A little bit old, not terribly old, $10. I feel like I want this. I think this would do well on Facebook Marketplace. I'm thinking probably 40. Let me get it into the cart so we can talk about it. Look, isn't this good? Would I be crazy enough to ship this on eBay? Beveled glass is always a good sign. It's got vintage dust in a big way. Cobwebs and everything. Yeah, $10. I'm going to grab this. Sun mirrors are a thing. When you get the really vintage ones, those can do crazy good. All right, I think we're just about finished for the day. We did really, really well. Look at all this goodness. All right, guys, hit the like and subscribe button. And as always, go out and get what's yours. Okay, I just spotted these sitting on a shelf. My heart skipped a beat. Literally, I'm going to have a heart attack in these stores. This is Global Views, made in India. Now you can see that some of the copper paint has been scratched off just from naturally sitting on the shelf. $10 for the small, $15 for the medium, $20 for the large. I think the design on these is astounding. This is gorgeous. I imagine they're planters. Amazon does sell this brand, but I did not find these planters. Okay, so 20. No, these are, yeah, that's 20. This is 15, so it's $35, $45 for the 3. I don't think I could really do well with them on Facebook Marketplace. But aren't those spectacular? I'm going to have to Google image them and see what they're going for. But I just had to turn the camera on one more time to show you guys. These are everything. I love these, but Yeah, if the profit's not there, we know the story.